And we're here for our third game of the night as the Milwaukee Bucks trying to end the series up 2-1 right now. They had a huge 20-point win, 60 to 40 in game 3. We'll see if Miami can survive on their home court. Big game. We saw Miami take that game 2 in Milwaukee, but the Bucks offense really hasn't stopped very much. This is kind of similar to the Lakers against OKC. The Bucks have blown the Heat out in 2 of the 3 games so far, and in the one game that they didn't, they lost on a game-winning shot, almost identical to that series. Do we expect the Bucks to react the same and blow the Heat out right now?
No, I think you'll see a close game. I think it's very unlikely that you see another game three or even game one kind of performance from Miami. They just shot so poorly. And in game two, obviously, they played a lot better offensively, but weren't really able to stop Giannis defensively. That was a pretty high scoring affair. I think you'll see a lower scoring game here, but I think you'll see it be a close game.
We saw Chris Middleton have a great game 3 performance. Big game, who's your predicted X factor for this one besides Giannis?
I'm gonna go with game two hero Goran Dragic. I think Goran Dragic's a big X factor for the Miami Heat. If he can get going, it'd be huge for them.
And then who's the X factor for the Bucks in this one?
Well, you saw Robin Lopez be a little bit of an X factor last game, but this game I think Dante DiVincenzo could come out and have a pretty good game, and he's my X factor for the Bucks as Butler drills a three there after missing and getting blocked on the last time down the floor.
And big game, if you're Jimmy Butler, you've had a game 1 pretty bad performance. Game 2, you adapted to an okay shooting performance by going 9 10 on free throws. And game 3, not a good game again. How does he recover in game 4 to have his best game of the series when they need it the most?
He be aggressive. That's something we haven't really seen. Um, Driving in or posting up. You just like to see more out of it.
Here comes Duncan Robinson. Oh, nice pass to Bama Adebayo. It's another person we haven't seen get much energy in the series or much production besides rebounding. Brook Lopez has really handled that matchup well. Big game, how's he handle? Oh, and he's blocked off the backboard now. Bam is showing up right now. How does Bam Adebayo handle the defensive presence of Brook Lopez?
Well, he hasn't handled it very well this series, but on that last offense possession before that turnover by the Bucks, he was able to get open and finish a nice lob pass, which that's where he should have an advantage is rolling to the hoop. He just needs to get good passes. And Lopez there an offense rebound can't finish.
So far, the Heat shooting 50%, up 3, 7 to 4 right now. Jimmy Butler's going to get the shot here. 5 seconds on the shot clock. For 3. Can't hit. And big game, when you're facing Milwaukee Bucks, how do you stop them in the fast break? Like right there, Giannis gets it out after a rebound and Middleton scores right away. Oh, Nunn hits it. Big game, how do the Heat contain the Bucks in the fast break in game 4?
Well, they're you have players like Giannis and Bledsoe who are great defenders. So a great thing to do to beat that is to get out on the fast break, and it's a tough fast of the game. You can't have bad turnovers, and a tough shot like that, as Giannis was able to grab the board on that one, can't finish. But a deep offense rebound like that, it just sets up Miami perfectly for a fast break kind of offense before the Bucks can get settled.
So far, the Heat have been taking advantage of fast break in this game, and now, oh, Bam goes up for alley-oop, but it's blocked by Brook Lopez. And now DiVincenzo gets blocked by Butler.
Oh, Jay Crowder turnaround fadeaway. Oh, and he hit it. Jay Crowder.
Here comes Bledsoe, pick and roll. Oh no, he's going to take a fadeaway. Wow, great pass, and Lopez hits the three. Bam, blocked. And a great start out of Lopez, but now it's stolen. Can't finish.
Very high tempo game with not great offense over between these two teams that have turned into turnovers and blocks, and they're DiVincenzo 3.
And if the Heat want to stay in this game, they got to avoid playing fast-paced offense with the Bucks. When you let the Bucks get into the fast break and let them move around like this defensively with blocks and steals, you're facing them at their best. And look at this. The Bucks shooting 38% right now, yet they're only down by 1 point, while the Heat shooting 50%. That's not what you want to see if you're the Heat. Oh, and Giannis, great reverse layup. And they take the lead back. And Butler, great start to this one, big game. What have you seen that he's doing differently so far?
Well, it's similar to what he did in game 2. He was just able to beat Middleton, and obviously he's a pretty good finisher around the bucket, and he's just been aggressive. And you saw too in game 2, he hit a couple of jumpers, and he's capable of doing that too. Is there Bledsoe picks up an off-ball foul?
And Nunn's going to go to free throw. Oh, he misses the opportunity to get a free point there. Going out 3 seconds. Goran Dragic. It gets blocked. And there's Robin Lopez. 0.6 seconds here. We'll see who the Heat can get the ball into. Oh! He hits a shot, but we're going to go to official review.
Iguodala with 0.6 left drains the three. They're going to review it. Let's see if this is going to count. This could be a huge bucket for Miami to end the first quarter.
We are not sure so far. We are switching the call. Overturned. Mike Budenholzer not happy about that call. And the Heat, wait a second, that was actually a three-pointer as well, not a two. Feet were not on the line. And now the Heat lead by 4 going into the second quarter, 18-14. And big game as we come back in the second quarter. Heat up 4 after that huge buzzer beater 3. How much momentum is that creating for the Heat going into the second quarter?
No, it's a big turn of events. Hopefully, or we'd like to see Miami's bench here, Goran Dragic, Olynyk, and Iguodala hit that three. He'd like to see them maybe extend this lead on the Bucks.
What a block by, was that Miles Leonard right there on George Hill. Iguodala gained the ball again. Fade away. No good. But here comes Pat Connaughton and one. Big game as we take a look at some of our viewers' brackets here. About almost everyone had this matchup besides one, I believe, in the second round. And we looked at, I'd say about 75% to 80% of them had this series ending 3-1. So how do you think the brackets affected if the Heat end up winning this game 4?
Well, obviously, then if they win this game 4, you're looking at possible a huge upset in the Eastern Conference as the best team with the best record in the NBA would go down, possibly Miami. So it's a it is a big game for Miami. If it's all about extending for them, and they just can't have any more repeats of game 1 or 3.
Oh, Robin Lopez's second block of the game now. Here comes Hill in the fast break. Should blow right by. Oh, he misses a layup. George Hill had a really good game 3, but not starting off well here. And Iguodala, nice shot there. He's been the factor so far off the bench after that buzzer beater 3. Now he's up to 5. We'll see if Hill can turn things around with his tough start to game 4 so far. No, they're going to go to Ilyasova. Mid-range coming. Good shot. And 22-21 right now. And look at that field goal percentage, big game. How are the Bucks only down by 1 with that difference in the field goal percentage?
Well, they had a couple of blocks, and Miami turned the ball over a couple times early in that game, and it kept the Bucks in it. So a lot of their buckets, on the fast break and things, and they were able to stay around, and they're sticking around in this one. But another offensive rebound there for Miami, and able to finish.
They're going to go Lopez in the post. Hook shot. Can't hit. Here comes Iguodala. Over to Goran Dragic for 3. He can't hit. But Silva, nice rebound and finish there. Heat up by 5 now.
And another offensive rebound there for Miami.
And that's one thing that the Bucks have been dominating the whole series is offensive rebounding, so that would be a huge win if the Heat can change that category around. Oh, Robin Lopez, good move though. Can't hit, and Ersan is there. Big game, what's been the change right now for this Heat bench to actually outperform the Milwaukee Bucks bench in game 4?
Well, and another offensive rebound there, Silva again, and they have just completely demolished the Bucks on the offensive glass here. And here's a big key for Miami right now: offensive rebounds. Can they keep this up? Can they keep getting easy layups at the rim? This is the Bucks defense struggling right now with no Giannis out on the floor.
Well, we're going to see Mike Budenholzer put all of his starters back in. Other than he's going to put Giannis at the center position, and you see what the result is. Posterizes Jay Crowder and 1. Big game, how do you like this lineup by Mike Budenholzer when he's used in the playoffs so far?
Well, it's a very good lineup for the Bucks, having Marvin Williams and Giannis out there, and then you obviously have good 3-point shooters in DiVincenzo and Wesley Matthews. Dragic's tough one there.
Bam, knocks that one out of bounds, but it'll still be Bucks ball. Bledsoe trying to get the offense going. But DiVincenzo will get a 3. Can't hit. Here comes Tyler Hero. Oh, good defense by DiVincenzo.
Jay Crowder finishes.
And there's another offensive rebound once again. Bledsoe for three. Can't hit. Bucks have not been capitalizing on their threes in the second quarter. Easy finish by Bam Adebayo. He has a mismatch with Bledsoe on him.
Oh, here comes
And
Giannis, gonna have another dunk. He's had trouble getting back on makes a couple times. Giannis been able to beat him down the floor and get some dunks. And here comes Hero. Hero will dunk it down. Marvin Williams laid on the help side there. Can't get there, and Hero throws down a dunk, matching Giannis's last dunk. And we're seeing the offenses really get flowing here. A very high-scoring half. As here comes Giannis again in the paint. Can't finish. He's down. Miami could have numbers here.
Jay Crowder, mid-range, can't hit. Bucks might have the last shot here, or otherwise they'll have a fast break. They will, and Giannis throws down another jam. Less than 8 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll see who the Heat get a shot from. Oh, it goes over to Jay Crowder. Mid-range coming. Good defense blocked by Marvin Williams. That's how the quarter is going to end. 34-30 going to halftime. Heat looking pretty good, though. As we head into our halftime show stats, this game's been all about the offensive rebounding for the Heat. They really changed it around with their bench after Iguodala hit that buzzer beater in the first quarter. And the Bucks really have only had Giannis right now. Big game. We look at that field goal percentage difference, though. The Bucks only down by 4. Not looking too bad right now. And they have 10 assists in this game, yet are losing. 5 blocks, 1 steal, and the Heat have 1 steal, 4 blocks. This has been a really good defensive matchup as well.
We saw a lot of that defense was in that first start of the first quarter there. There's a lot of turnovers and blocks, and if the Bucks, shooting 41%, they got to feel pretty happy being down 4. But Miami, I think that Miami's played a very good first half, and if they can repeat that, it'll be hard for the Bucks to come back and beat them.
We are back in Miami for this game 4, second half. Very close game right now. And I think if Giannis wants to end this series right now, it's going to be up to him. We'll see if anyone else can step up for the Bucks in this one. So he has 11.6 rebounds, 3 assists, and make that 13. Big game. How are the Heat leaving these holes wide open in their defense? Especially with a pretty good defense that they have.
Yeah, it's been very questionable. That was Giannis's 4th or 5th dunk now tonight. Oh, and Adebayo gets by Lopez down long finishes.
When Giannis has Bam Adebayo on him out of the fast break, we'll see if they go to him. Bledsoe's going to take a tough 3. Can't hit.
Good board by Adebayo, and here comes Butler running.
Wide open
Duncan
3.
Robinson open 3.
That is a missed opportunity there by your best three-point shooter. Oh, and Jimmy Butler is now getting an opportunity to guard Giannis. He is playing it very tough so far. Oh, Lopez fade away. One-legged post move. Butler incoming, blocked by Lopez, and he has continued his dominant game. And here comes Giannis. Mid-range, and he hits.
It was Butler again. Oh, spin. Oh, Lopez. Oh, Can't get a piece of that one, but Butler misses. Bucks looking for the lead here.
And Giannis can give him the lead as he gets fouled by Bam Adebayo. Oh, and it spins in. Giannis hits both, and he is on fire to start this third quarter. Big game. The Bucks made it to the conference finals last season. How much does this mean making it back-to-back seasons if they can win this game here?
Well, it's big for them, and it's big if they can make the finals too. Hoping to re-sign Giannis Antetokounmpo this offseason for the long term. We'll see they're on a nice run here. Let's see if they can end up closing out Miami here.
Miami's benching besides Butler here, big game. What do you think about this move by Erik Spoelstra?
Well, yeah, you'll see Jimmy Butler. Well, Jimmy Butler starter. You'll see a pretty fresh Adebayo and stuff coming in at the start of the fourth quarter. So it'll be interesting to see what pays off. As Lopez drills a three there. Bucks lead up to 5.
And Brook Lopez once again having a great game. Oh, blocked by Pat Connaughton. And the Bucks block fest has been very dominant so far, yet the Heat have a lot of blocks of their own. Butler looking to take advantage of Korver on him. Oh, but Korver gets in his face, passes it off to Iguodala. No good.
Tough three there by Iguodala. Tough possession there for Miami.
And Giannis there again. He is taking over this game. 19 points, 8 points in this third quarter. Big game. How do you stop him right now? It's just he's dominated every aspect of the game.
And that's the problem. You can't stop him. They can try double teaming him, but he's proven he can broke those. He's proven he has. The Bucks have proven as a team that they have people around him that can score basketball. And Miami is going to start to need some offensive. They've kind of struggled in the third quarter. Dragic gets fouled there.
Giannis will send Goran Dragic to the free throw line. See if he can capitalize. Big game. What do you think about the risk to leave Giannis in there for the whole third quarter and have that 3-minute period? Oh, actually, Giannis will sub out. Do you think that's the right move by head coach Mike Budenholzer, or would you like to see him stay in longer?
Well, I think that's the right call, especially with the lead. And as it grows there again, Marvin Williams with the mid-range jumper.
Marvin Williams now with the rebound after hitting his mid-range. Oh, and he's going to take a coast-to-coast. Slams it down. 9-point lead for the Bucks. Look at this second half field goal percentage, big game. What's changed right now for the Heat and Bucks?
Well, the Bucks defense has stepped up and played a lot better than they did in that first half. A couple of blocks and a couple of forced very tough shots for Miami's Dragic, able to get an easy layup there. And off of those shots, the Bucks were able to run in transition, and they've been able to score buckets almost every possession down the floor.
And Marvin Williams going to the free throw line. He might have the Bucks last 6 points here if he can hit it. He does. An unexpected player off the bench once again does it for the Bucks, and they're up by 9 right now. And it just seems that's been the story of their playoffs so far. Even after losing that game 2 at home, they came into Miami and have really stepped up. Oh, blocked again. And that might be double-digit numbers for the Bucks in blocks right now.
This is going to be another tough shot here on 3. No good.
DiVincenzo trying to work on Goran Dragic. Oh, nice pass. Robin Lopez can't finish, though. The Heat have a chance to at least cut into this Milwaukee lead before the quarter ends. About 3 to 4 second differential in the shot clock. Nice move by Kelly Olynyk in the post. George Hill trying to get a shot off. He does, and he makes the layup. 3 seconds left for the Heat. We'll see if they could get anything better than a half-court shot.
Brutal for Miami.
And despite Miami getting a hook shot, Kelly Olynyk, George Hill answers, and they are down by 9 going into the fourth quarter at home. We are back in the fourth quarter in Miami. Mike Budenholzer seems to be calming down his team as they're up by 9 right now, looking for a trip to the Eastern Conference Finals back-to-back years in a row. And big game, if you're Erik Spoelstra, you've had a lot of playoff experience. What are you telling your team right now, down 9, going into the fourth quarter?
Well, they have to get back to what they did in the first half. Figure out this Bucks defense has played a lot better. Get back on the offensive glass. They were really successful doing that in the first half.
And right now we see Mike Budenholzer is going to have both Lopez brothers in, as well as Bledsoe and Wesley Matthews. Bledsoe hits a 3. 10-point lead for the Bucks. Big game. The Heat actually match the Bucks double center and have Silva and Bam Adebayo in. Any reason why both teams going big right now?
It is pretty shocking, but maybe Erik Spoelstra trying to find something here.
And we saw that third quarter, Miami got outscored 21-8, and it was just all Bucks in that third quarter. It's got to be all Miami in this one if they want to avoid not making it to the next round. But Bam Adebayo gets the alley-oop, and the Heat might be getting some momentum here, so the Bucks call timeout. 4:33 left. All right, and we're going to see both starting lineups come in here. Should be a good last 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And big game we just saw there, Brook Lopez, they are not letting him take that three-point shot wide open anymore. But that allows Bledsoe to get wide open in the lane and slam it down for an 8-point lead.
And yet again, the Heat allowing the drives and everything by the Bucks. It just can't happen.
It's just been a pivotal, a very poor performance out of their defense in such a pivotal game where they did what they needed to do in Milwaukee. They split it, yet they might be facing losing both home games in a stadium where they were one of the most dominant teams at home. Here comes Wesley Matthews. Oh, it's over to Middleton, mid-range. It's good. And this Bucks ball movement, 10 assists at halftime. They've been doing the same in the third and fourth quarter as they are up by 12 right now. Big game, is there any area you see Miami has room to make a comeback in this game?
They're gonna need some easy buckets, some turnovers. Hopefully, can't take tough shots like that. That's gonna do nothing but hurt them.
And that last rebound will give Giannis yet another double-double in his playoff games this season. It's just been truly the MVP of the playoffs. Butler trying to find a 1v1. No, he'll find Bam. Blocked by Lopez. Oh, and it's another great defensive possession. Lopez. Defensive presence in this series has been very well known. Tough shot there by Bledsoe. But here come the Heat trying to find a spark. Running out of time as we are less than 2 minutes right now. Big game, we haven't seen the ball in Jimmy Butler's hands. Why is this?
Yeah, you don't know. You wonder what it is. Is Nunn takes another tough shot, no good. The Heat. Oh, what giving up here? It's been a tough second half here. They played such a great first half, but the Bucks came alive defensively and offensively here in the second half.
Giannis can't score there. Still 12-point game right now as it stayed about the same until Jimmy Butler scores on the fast break. Less than a minute to go, though. It's just surprising to see the Heat not in a zone here or a press as they're down by 10, but Giannis is going to go to the free throw line. And these free throws really are going to create a separation that I don't think the Heat will be able to handle here. And the Bucks just try not to foul here to stop the clock. And they are looking to celebrate their second Eastern Conference Finals appearance in as many years. And Giannis is going to score once again. 63-50 the score right now. Big game, what is going on right now with all the games? We're going to see 3 series end in 4 games. Are you surprised by this?
Oh yeah, I mean the Bucks series, you could have saw the Lakers series. You're surprised the Thunder still a game there, and obviously nobody expected the Sixers to lose to Brooklyn on a couple people.
And we'll see if Giannis takes another shot here. Otherwise, he should hold it. That's our final in Miami. The Milwaukee Bucks silence all those who believe Miami was their weakness. They win the series 3-1 and advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. And big game, our obvious player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't think we've had a game where he's not for the Bucks. But we'll take a look at the Heat first. Bam Adebayo showed up in this one. 10 points, 8 rebounds. He took 8 shots. They were dominating the offensive glass in that first half, but it all changed once the fast break got dominated in the second half. And Butler, just yet again, Middleton has really proven himself out there as a great defender and handled Jimmy Butler almost the whole series besides game 2 where he allowed him to shoot 10 free throws. Anything else on the Miami side as their season is now over?
No, disappointing. Jimmy Butler shot poorly. Your superstar needs to do better. Adebayo stepped up, had a good game, but the rest of the role players didn't play good enough in that second half. In that second half, especially, they just got torched by the Bucks, and the Bucks offensively were able to keep it going, and it was over.
We move over to the Milwaukee Bucks side now. Brook Lopez, great game defensively. 2 steals, 4 blocks. He even puts in 8 points, 6 rebounds, and shoots 2 of 3 from the three-point line. That's your X factor for the game besides Giannis Antetokounmpo, who puts in another great game. Eric Bledsoe even puts in a great game, and that Marvin Williams run in the third quarter really destroyed any hope for the Miami Heat making a comeback. Is there anything else that stood out to you in the series for the Milwaukee Bucks big game?
No, I like you said, Giannis just continued his ways, can't be stopped. And he paved the way for the Bucks in the series, and obviously he had some help in every game. And tonight, the X Factor, Brook Lopez played great, and the Bucks are looking good heading into the Eastern Conference Finals to play the Brooklyn Nets.
And one last note here. We're looking at the Eastern Conference Finals matchup now as both teams advance tonight. How do you look at that series? The 7-seeded underdog Nets facing the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks sent the Kyrie Irving home with the Celtics last year. Do you see any tension there in this series?
No, I don't see any tension or anything. You'll see Kyrie Irving get played very difficultly by Eric Bledsoe. But it'll be hard for Brooklyn to stop Giannis and the Bucks. They dominated them all season in the regular season when they played, and I would not be surprised if we continue to see that in the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's our final here from Miami as the Bucks advance 63-52 the final in Game 4. And we're going to move on to our last game of the night after a short break.